Hi Foji, how are you doing today?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent.
Well, we've been on the shoot for Bhangra today with Foji here. He's our new up-and-coming Bhangra artist in the UK. It's been a bit tiring. You're sweating a little bit. How's it been?
It's been a really long day, actually. We were here from like 10 o'clock, and it's like nearly 1 in the morning now, so it's been a long and very tiring day. But hopefully it'll be a very good day by the time we get this video finished.
Oh, well, we hope so too. You've clearly got some dedicated dancers that have been here with you as well throughout the way.
Most definitely bigging up Natas and Sara out there, definitely. They've really done well.
Well, that's great. It's always good to have good friends behind you.
Of course.
Now, we want to really get into the song and what it's about and where it started, but if we start with the title, Bhangra, some people out there, they might not know what that means. So if you want to give us a quick couple of sentences on what it actually means?
Yeah, basically Bhangra is when someone's confused, totally lost, don't know whether they're coming and going, and in good old theatre Punjabi we say, Bhangra firda. My dad always used to say it to me. Right. That's where I got it from.
Or how a person might feel like at the end of a heavy night, would you say?
Most definitely. I think half the lads back there, Natas and Sara boys, are a bit Bhangra at the moment, so yeah.
Where did you get the actual inspiration for singing? What made you want to sing?
God, it's a bit crazy actually. Since we've been kids, kind of thing. My dad had like a kapde shop in Coventry, and from there we used to always listen to these old school like Surinder Kaur, Kuldeep Manak, Jagmohan Kaur, Kdeep, Jamla Jatt, all these old songs, and that's what really got me into Punjabi, like the hardcore desi style kind of music, and just slowly growing up listening to that kind of stuff from the factory. My dad had a factory after that, and I was a big fan of Gurdas Maan because my chacha was a major fan of Gurdas Maan, so I got into Gurdas Maan, and then just slowly singing along. Ended up here really, joined Natas and Sara in 1995, initially as a dancer, and they got me to start doing Bolliya for them, and it's basically taken on from there. So from Bolliya to where we are now really.
So it sounds like it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, and it seems like you've taken kind of the opposite direction to what your family did. I mean, how were they when they found out that you wanted to kind of do the singing and not go into the whole family business side of things?
At one point it was slightly touch and go, but in general they supported me. My chacha in India, the youngest one, he went into the singing thing, so they let him do it, so I suppose they couldn't say too much to me. But in general, yeah, they've been quite supportive kind of thing, and I've got all my cousins and everyone bigging me up and everything, and my dad, he doesn't mind now, he loves it actually, so it's all good.
That always makes it easy, I suppose.
Yeah.
Now, you just mentioned some of the artists that obviously you do really like. You said traditional, desi, Bolliya, but Bhangra is slightly opposite to that, so what kind of made you do that as opposed to do something a bit more desi, or is there something in the pipelines for something more desi? Yeah,
well, in the rest of the album we've got a whole load of desi stuff. I've got a song on Bhagat Singh, a song on Punjab, a track called Charaka, I've done a duet with Miss Pooja. So I thought, we've got some of the desi stuff, I needed something for the younger generation really, to hit the younger generation. And it's not like that I don't like that kind of music, and I'm totally desi myself, so I'm quite interested in that music myself as well. So hence we just went a bit western with the music. Obviously the lyrics are quite desi still, like Munde Dekhe Tenu Bondal Gaye. That's quite Thet Punjabi at the end of the day, but it was just something for the younger generation really.
So I suppose that's good, you're getting a bit of a mix there for everybody.
Definitely a bit of a mix, yeah.
Now when you mentioned there that obviously you're going a bit western as well, I mean, so on the western front, in terms of English artists, who would you kind of, not aspire to be like, but who would you say that's kind of out there that you think actually I like their kind of style, or?
I was a fan of MJ. I used to love his dancing, as like we tried to do an MJ dance in this video. Not as good as him obviously, but he's wicked. Stuff like Oasis, Justin Timberlake, stuff like that kind of hip-hoppy vibe, I love that kind of stuff. But then on the flip side, I like the good old 80s, Come On Eileen and Wake Me Up Before You Go, the typical poppy stuff, and I was a fan of Kylie Minogue big time at one point. I used to have a poster on my bed.
I think most boys were.
Still am not.
No, that's great. Well, just for the audience out there, like we said, we know what Bhangra is like, but can you just give us a few lines of another song that you might be releasing? Or?
Yeah, sure. This song is a bit of a love song, which is going to be a nice, slow, lovey-dovey song. There's going to be 2 mixes on the album too. There's a western mix to this and quite a classical desi mix, and it's called Sajna. Sajna, Sajna, oh Sajna, 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 oh Sajna, तेरे प्यार च मैं गई देखो सजना 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 ओ सजना.
Well done, that was very good. I mean, again, probably another first wedding song, dance to add to the collection out there.
It definitely could be, yeah. It's proper lovey-dovey.
Oh, no,
it's about someone who's besotted with her love kind of thing.
Well, that's what we'd hope married couples are anyway.
Hope so.
Now, again, like you said, you're releasing the album soon. You've done your video for Bondle again now. Now, just for the fans out there, I mean, I know you've got a website out at the moment, so guys, if you do want to find out anything, it's www.foji.co.uk. But is there anywhere else that you've got any kind of...
Foji, F-O-J-I. And hopefully I should be in your face. Just Google me, actually. I tried Googling myself the other day, man, a whole load of stuff came up, man, so it's all good.
Is that quite weird to see now that, you know, like you said, you're Googling yourself, I'm assuming you're on YouTube, and how do you feel when you're seeing that back and watching yourself?
It's quite weird, man. I look at some of the pictures, I think, oh, sometimes I hear my voice when you actually recorded something, you listen back, you sort of cringe a bit. Yeah, I'm sort of getting used to it.
Well, I suppose I think we're all our own critics a little bit there. Definitely. But again, I mean, we wish you all the luck with everything that you're doing. And again, thanks for taking time out. I know you've been shooting your video, it's been a long day. But again, if you've got any messages out there to send to the guys, now's your chance.
Just a big up to all the guys on this video shoot, Steve, Natas Ansar, and everybody else that helped. And if you're watching this interview, jump onto YouTube, you can see me on there, Foji Facebook and Foji.co.uk.
Again, thanks a lot for that, Foji. I mean,
No
again,
problem.
we really do wish you all the best for everything. But just a quick last question, do we have any idea as to when Bondage will be releasing at all?
Yeah, Bondage is out now. You can download that now, like I said, from Chakade. After this, in December, we're going to drop the Miss Pooja song. She's not my Pooja, I promise. Miss Pooja track, which is called Dafa Hoja, that's going to be in December. By 23rd of March, which is Bhagat Singh Shahidi song, I'm going to come out with a Bhagat Singh song, and hopefully about 4 weeks after that, the album will be released.
Are you going to tease us with a few lines of it?
Yeah, sure, definitely, man. ਇਹ ਉਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਭਗਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਥੀ ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਦੇ ਜਲਸੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸੂਰਮਾ ਹਿੰਦ ਵਾਸੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਜਰਾ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਹੋਵੋ ਜਨਤਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਕਿਰਾਰੀ ਚੰਡਾ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦਾ ਉੱਚਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਜਲਾਵੇ ਅੰਬਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਡਾਰੀ ਅਦਲ ਟਿਕਾ ਕੇ ਸਰਨਾ ਨਾ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਉਠੋ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦਿਓ ਵਾਸੀਓ ਸਿਰ ਝੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਸਰਨਾ ਨਾ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਉਠੋ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦਿਓ ਵਾਸੀਓ ਸਿਰ ਝੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਸਰਨਾ ਨਾ
Thank you so much, that was fantastic.
No
and for
problem.
those who understand that, you can tell that obviously you put a lot of thought into the lyrics of that as well, so
definitely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.